Here's the second baseman,
Leading
Luis
off tonight for
Arias.
San Diego, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Breaking ball
that's
inside. And the home opener is underway. Off the mark there.
Inside.
And that's ball 2. And
That's
another ball.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Right down to shoot. And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Fernando
Off the plate,
Tatis
ball
Jr.
1.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. And the next
2-0.
pitch is way outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone,
Yep, that
you'll
ball
be
went
asking
out.
the umpire for a new baseball.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Jackson Merrill in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one
Inside
missing
ball.
inside a sharp slider. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Off the
Inside,
plate
ball
inside. And that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here, the middle of the order hitter up. Runner is.
And a base hit. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. And he pumps in a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
To third, India. To the plate for 1. Over to first, safe. And now it's Max Muncy. Golden opportunity right here.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one is inside.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitchers.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say it's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. What a clean killing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, Trey Turner at the plate.
That's a foul ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Nico Horner stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Wilson Contreras in the box now. Takes strike one. That one's in there. 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Turner on second. Horner at first with no outs. And that one upstairs. Ball one. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, leading off, Ezekiel Duran. Lorenzen back to work. High in the air, out to right. Blanco makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Jake Myers, the next up for the Padres. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Yeah, that's fouled off. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Merrill tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Dairon Blanco. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Luis Arraez stands in. On the ground, right side. Contreras takes it himself, and one away in the top of the third. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Tatis in his 6th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Out to short. Bichette handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1 there. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Johan Rojas. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Tatis pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Turner now. And foul ball. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is downstairs. That one hit to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's got it, and there are two outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Contreras in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Tatis settles underneath it, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch, and he just misses. And misses inside. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. Wow, that one's over the party porch and just shy of the fountains. A home run. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And there's one down. So digging in now for San Diego, Ezekiel Duran. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Slings to first in time. Two down, base is empty. Jake Myers, the next up for the Padres. Ground ball right side. Horner. On to first. That's out number 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. There's one to Muncy. That's 2. Nelson Velasquez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Elias Diaz.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup. And now, Luis Arias.
Yeah.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Rojas on the move. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
Finish him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strike. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City. Jonathan India.
For the Royals.
Waldron back to work.
Jonathan India.
This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th. Dairon Blanco now at the plate. Just missed.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So digging in, Johan Rojas. And that drops in for a strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the
Machado. Out at the plate. So the Royals batting order turns over. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's 2 for 2. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And that's a fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Strike 2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Toss to Muncy. And there's 2 away. Here's Contreras now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Just off the inside edge. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 21 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop. Base hit and a good start to the inning. Here's Manny Machado now, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands. Make those routine plays, and shortstops make it look so easy. We'll see how he does out there in this one.
The next offering misses. 2-1. Inside, just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Blanco pulls it down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Finish him.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball,
that one way inside.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first.
Oh.
Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And here is Bo Bichette. And there's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
No ball,
but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Perez swings through it for strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. And
a rise to second. Here's one. Double play as they get out of another. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the DH, Jake Cronenworth. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Dane Dunning.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one in the air center field. Rojas brings it in, and a quick out number 1. Ezekiel Duran, the next up for the Padres. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out, runner at second. Next for the Padres, Jake Myers. Little chopper rolls foul. And that misses. And it's 1-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Perez on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Diaz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And
That's
another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at
2
bats.
balls,
I mean, he's
no
down there at
strike.
the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Nice grab from his backside, and that's a great play for the out. Back here in Kansas City, and now the right fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Blanco. Now pitching for San Diego, number 56.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what,
0-2 is the
you're going
count.
to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0-1. And that one fouled off. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's Trey Turner. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Late on that fastball.
Hey, 7
0-1's
straight
the
strikes
count.
to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
Handled by Machado. The throw to first.
He's out.
Turner is out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Dunning back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Horner slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Gives up the body and makes the catch. So up next, Jackson Merrill. And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Rojas makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner. Now pitching for San Diego, number 40.
Foul ball there.
Jason Adams.
Ripped to short. And they get
Got
Nico Horner one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. And there's a foul ball.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
1 out, base is empty. Next
Ball.
offering misses, and the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Royals down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That
Ball
just
2.
misses. 2-2.
2 balls.
Really good
2
take,
strikes.
especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Royals, Bo Bichette. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, to his knee, the throw,
He's out.
and very nicely done for the. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the 9th. Manny Machado up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
To the right side, Contreras. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Inside. Ball one. Foul ball. And right back to the mound. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. So here's the Padres DH, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Dribbled up the third baseline. And it goes just foul. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
On the ground right side. Horner over to first. And the inning is over. Back here in Kansas City. Bottom of the ninth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 19.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Miller.
The rise. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1.
Strike one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers on the move. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
India stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's the ball game. Waldron with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.